The Israeli military has warned civilians in Gaza not to use Salah al-Din Street, the main north-south route, as it ramps up fighting in central and southern parts of the territory. Instead, the IDF told Palestinians to travel via Al-Rashid Street, the coastal road to the west. At least 36 Palestinians were killed in strikes on Al-Mawasi and neighboring Khan Yunis on Thursday. Thousands of displaced Palestinians have moved to Al-Mawasi in recent days, as the Israel Defense Forces IDF deepened its military operations in central and southern Gaza. Israeli attacks in Gaza have killed more than 2,300 people since the Israel-Hamas war erupted, 70% of whom are women and children, the Hamas-run Ministry of Health said on Wednesday. CNN is unable to independently confirm the figures provided by the Gaza Ministry, due to restricted access to the region and the difficulty in verifying accurate numbers amidst the ongoing conflict. In December, the UN's Children Agency warned that Gaza is the most dangerous place in the world to be a child. Here are the latest developments. 1. Strikes in Al-Mawasi and Khan Yunis. 14 people were killed Thursday morning by an Israeli strike on Al-Mawasi on the coast of Gaza. The health ministry in Gaza said. The ministry said that 9 children were among those killed by an Israeli airstrike on a house in the area. Separately, the ministry added that an Israeli airstrike in Khan Yunis killed 22 people. CNN is unable to confirm details of the reported strikes, and has reached out to the IDF for comment. 2. Shelling of Al-Amal Hospital. The Palestine Red Crescent Society (PRCS) said there was intense and continuous shelling near Al-Amal Hospital and the association's headquarters in Khan Yunis, hindering relief efforts in the area. The IDF claimed it hit a Hamas weapons depot in Khan Yunis, where an aircraft also killed several saboteurs. It came a day after the PRCS said several people were killed by Israeli bombardment of its headquarters. 3. IDF presses into central and southern Gaza. The Israeli military warned civilians in Gaza to travel via Al-Rashid Street instead of Salah al-Din Street, the main north-south route. Israeli bombardment has extensively damaged telecommunications and electrical infrastructure. It is therefore unclear how many people in Gaza are aware of the IDF's announcements. 4. Latest death toll. The Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza says that 22,438 people have been killed and 57,614 injured as a result of Israeli military operations. CNN is unable to independently confirm the figures provided by the Gaza ministry, due to restricted access to the region and the difficulty in verifying accurate numbers amid the ongoing conflict. 5. Freed Hamas hostage recounts psychological warfare. Doron Katz-Asher, 34, told CNN her 2 young daughters can remember every little detail about being taken hostage by Hamas on the October 7 attacks in southern Israel. They were then taken into Gaza, where they were kept first in a home, then in a hospital, before being released in November during a temporary ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. 6. Israeli officials' comments on resettlement of Gazans draw ire. Saudi Arabia and several European nations on Thursday joined the US in condemning comments by far-right Israeli officials calling for the resettlement of Palestinians outside of Gaza. Israeli attacks on Gaza have displaced at least 1.93 million Palestinians inside the enclave, after regional actors raised fears of another Palestinian exodus. 7. Tensions over US approach to war in Gaza. Tariq Habash became the second known US official to resign in protest over the White House's stance on Israel's war on Gaza since October 7. Habash, a Palestinian-American policy advisor in the department's Office of Planning, Evaluation, and Policy Development, said he could not stay silent as this administration turns a blind eye to the atrocities committed against innocent Palestinian lives.